All right, we are I Love Friday.
I'm Smoke Kajabi.
I'm Zanokar,
I'm from Pakistan.
and I'm from all over the United States.
So we got together because we had mutual friends, like mutual smoking circles and stuff. So we would just hang out. And then,
Yeah, and then I would keep seeing her around. I'm
yeah,
just
like I would
all
go
right, who's
out
that?
and I would see him everywhere. I'm like, so we just started talking. We keep running into each other, might as well, right?
How old are you?
Old enough.
Old enough, yep.
Oh yeah, this is a serious situation.
Yeah,
we go out, yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is his hat.
Some people still, obviously, they don't know. They're like, it can't be true. I'm like, it is. It is.
We live in Atlanta.
ATL, ho. ATL.
I moved to the United States like a long time ago.
So, how many years?
Like almost a century. We know each other pretty well.
The music thing was not really in the plans. It was kind of just like a thing that we did because we ran out of content for like another video, so we just
So
did that.
basically, he had been doing music for a long time, and then I wanted to do a YouTube channel. So I made my YouTube channel, and we were posting every Friday. So that's why we're called I Love Friday. That was the YouTube channel's name. So one Friday, we didn't have enough vlog footage, so we just made a music video. Hate Me.
Hate me. And they did do that. They did hate.
For me, it was when like Hate Me got really big. It went viral, like everyone saw it, but I didn't know if it was gonna stay like that. But it got big again when we dropped Travel Ban. So that's when I realized that it's big and it's real. And that's when I got serious about it.
Yeah, and as for me, I mean, I had been doing music before, so it was kind of just like, it was just easy to transition into
He's
it
like,
because
finally.
yeah, because we were doing vlogs before, so it was kind of just like, those weren't working out, so we're just like, all right, I mean, we'll just run with this little song for a minute, and then we just kept releasing songs, and then like some of them will blow up, and then like we're just like, okay, we're supposed to do this now. Definitely. So the best thing I like about her is whenever, like, let's say, as for you talking about the music side or just anything, the anything, I mean, she's real cool to be around. So it's not like it's just like, oh, I have to do this, or oh, I have to do so. Like if I want to do something, then she's like genuinely excited to do like whatever. So it's like she's a real cool person to hang out with.
Yeah, we're really different, but we're also very alike. So it's like whatever I feel or whatever I have to say, or if I have an idea, I can just tell it to him, and it's a go. And he's very smart, and I don't like stupid people. So
I feel like it's just a kind of thing that we're just doing us. So we don't really like to worry about what other people think, because it's kind of like, if you don't like it, we're not gonna stop because you don't like it. That goes for like anybody. It's just kind of like we're done with just trying to look at somebody and follow like what they want to do. So it's like once we actually become ourselves and do what we want, it's kind of like we don't want to hear like, oh, you can't do this, or you can't do that, because it's just like,
yeah.
if I listen to that, what am I gonna do? What, go back to vlogs? Like,
Yeah, I love my family, but I'm not here to please them. Pleasing myself. I want to have a lot of music out, and I want to be known. Like, we're known in a couple different countries and stuff, so I want to expand our fan base, and I want to make music that people can like relate to and also like turn up to. And like, but for like long-term career goals, I want to like have like a charity or something like that. I want to help people, because I've seen a lot of poor people in third world countries, and I want to like help them.
and then as for me, I want more of like I want the whole energy of this world to like really switch up for the music, because as of right now, everyone is listening to the music, but I can tell like everyone is not really like that excited about music anymore. Just like, oh, they came out with a song, all right, cool. It's nothing like that throws you off like, oh, they're doing something that I don't know
Like
who else is gonna do
timeless
that.
music.
Yeah, so it's like I tell a lot of, I want to like tell a whole bunch of people that I would say for like a little bit of advice, like we all need a little bit of creation evolution, because if we stop creating, we stop evolving, then we're done for, and no one will be able to do what they do. Because there's some people at the top, but I mean, there's gonna be some more people at the top, and a lot of you guys could do that. But if you're not creating, then, and I don't mean going based off of, oh, I want to do this because it's someone else. Like, you have to do your passion, and that's the only way around it. If you don't do your passion, then you're not gonna get anywhere.
I listen to a lot of pop and EDM and some slow like R&B. Like this big artist, I know her name. I don't really know a lot of the EDM artists' name. I just like listen to it. But there's this one artist. Her name's Tavlo. She has good music. Dua Lipa. She has good music. Rihanna, Britney Spears, Lady Gaga. Yeah.
And then I listen to like more trending stuff. Like
I listen to stuff that like people are like, what is that? I'm like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I listen to more of like just stuff that trends. And then like if I get an album, I'm not gonna listen to all the songs. I listen to the most popular song, because I'm the one who likes the most popular songs. Like for music, I'm like the bandwagon. Like if I like you as an artist, I like your most popular song. And a lot of people are scared to admit that. Like, oh no. I'm like, I like this song. I like this song. Like, well, that's how I feel for a lot of artists nowadays, at least. Because most people is just, they're just coming out with one hit. I'm just like, look, like I like that one hit, but I'm not like a fan of all your work like that.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff just be sounding the same. It's like
Yeah, I do. I produce. I engineer. And we both do the videos. We edit them. So like everything we've ever done has just been me and her. Like we really haven't had a team to really do that.
Yeah.
Everything is in-house, and that's what's so hard about it, because it's like we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. So if we get something wrong, something doesn't go right, then it goes back to us. So it's like we like to hold a lot of the responsibility, but also like we said earlier, like that's why we're going to give back to everybody, because we know like if we try to help people at the end, then it's going to be too late than if we just help people now. So we're actually like helping a whole bunch of people right now, than to just be like, oh, we're just going to wait to the end and all that. So
I don't know what to call it.
it's expression. It's like, think about every single genre just mixed into one. Almost like a new term, like free-form music.
It's just like music, like, yeah, having a genre is cool and all, but it's about how you feel. So.
Yeah, because we're coming to a time where it's like there's so, like as of right now, there's so much rap music, there's so many people putting out the same type of thing, to where it's like in a couple years it's gonna be like, I'm not trying to hear this anymore. Like we're already getting to that stage. So it's kind of like in the future, the way you're gonna be able to tell how people are actually like actually have talent and everything is how their music sounds completely different from everything. So then people aren't going to be putting out the same song anymore. It's going to be it's almost like a single war now. So it's like people are going to like, all right, this single did good, this single did good, this single did good. So because there's enough people on the internet now, a single can like make your whole life now. So it's kind of like albums really aren't really the thing anymore, which is why we're seeing a whole bunch of singles and all that. If I were to work with anybody right now, they would have to be able to, one, match what she has to do on a track and match what I have to do on a track, because it's not just everyone for themselves. It's really us creating something that's going to change the world forever.
The sound, the artist's voices and sound has to complement each other. So it's not just like, oh, I'm going to just do a track with anybody because I'm a fan. It's like you got to think about how you want the song and then whose voice would go with it. So I guess it would depend on the track that we're doing.
Yeah, because it's like some, like our music is just everything in one. So it's like you'd have to know what you're doing. You can't just make one style of music. So just someone with a lot of creativity and someone who really understands our energy patterns and our music too.
Oh, I would consider myself famous because like fame is when a lot of people know you and you're known, and we are known. Like we'll go out and people will stop us. It's not like a mob, but you feel me? Some people know us. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I see fame almost as the same word as success, but I mean, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So, I mean, there's not a specific point in when we can say, oh, now we're famous, because it's like there's not just a definition like when you reach this number. So it's like when you walk a certain way, you talk a certain way, and you know what you are, then that's who you become, and then in the future, that's who you're molded into. So it's more of like you are whatever you want to be, basically.
As far as the pros and cons of fame, I think that the cons don't outweigh the pros. So it's just like, I'm cool with it.
I say one big con is that being famous, if you say the wrong thing at the wrong time, it's kind of like you could end a whole lot of things for a whole lot of people, because at that level, a lot of people look up to you. So if you say something wrong or you say something offensive, or like you could tell someone to end their life and they'll do it just because they like you. So you really have to watch what you say, because if you're going to create a big movement, you have to make sure everybody's on the same energy, everybody's on the same like mentality towards things. If you tell them to do something, they're going to do it. So you have to make sure that everything is going as planned.
Yeah, the pros are like, you can do a lot, you can help out people, you have a big impact, you can share ideas. As far as the cons, you get a lot of hate, you gotta watch what you say, lack of privacy, people are always like assuming that they know you, even though they really don't know you, because, you know, they just don't know you. But it is what it is.
What is that like?
So that was just we had a bunch of shows just rounded up. That wasn't a tour. That was just a whole bunch of shows that we had like in different states. I know we did one in North Carolina, and that one was, shout out to Harvey J for that one.
Yeah.
You know, we turned up real good over there. It was just lit over there. Like,
It was like a rave crowd, so they had lights and the lighting was different and it was fun. They were just all lit. As far as musical advice goes, I think that just like keep recording and keep doing music until you find your sound, and then you perfect your sound and you just go from there. Be authentic, be true to yourself. Don't listen to like a good song like, oh, that sounds good, I want it to be like that, because that artist probably didn't copy someone else. They're original and that's why it sounds good. So just be true to yourself. So as far as Pakistani people responding to me and my music, it's like a lot of different type of responses. Some are like, oh, you're disrespectful to the culture, you shouldn't be doing this. Some are like, oh, you know, shout out to you, because there's no Pakistani like person with a spot that I have, like a platform that I have. So it's just different, but shout out to the people that support. I'm here because there isn't anyone for Pakistani people, and they don't have anyone that they can relate to. So I want to be that person that they can relate to and ask questions about, because I understand the culture, I speak the language, I know what they're going through. So I just want to help. Okay, so when my parents first saw the video, which was Hate Me, because it was the first video, they didn't like it. They were like, delete it, delete it, delete it. I'm coming for you, you gotta delete it. This is not good. But I didn't delete it, and I kept going. And then eventually it's like, they still don't like it, but oh well.
Are you familiar with Pakistan and the Bluff?
The Bluff, and the Pakistani Bluff where? Oh, I don't know who that is. What? Yeah. Oh, by the Bluff? Oh, I've heard of the Bluff, but I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, the AK shit. That's funny.
Yeah.
I have been to my country, which is Pakistan, and I do speak the language, which is Urdu. And when I was over there, it's like you can either walk places, get a bike. It's just like traffic is all weird. And so I used to walk to the nearest market, and on the way there, I would see homeless kids, like a 7-year-old would be carrying her 2-year-old brother, and they would go by like the fruit stand, and they would get the fruit off the floor, which was rotten, and that's what they would eat. And over there, they have public water. Like, it's like a park where you go and you fill up your your gallons of water for clean water. And they would go there for their water, and they're asking for money. And I've seen a lot of old disabled people, and a lot of children don't go to school because over here public school is free up until college. Over there you got to pay, like from kindergarten forever. It's just like a lot of stuff that needs reform over there, and I want to help because the government is very, very corrupt, and that's why the situation is like that in the first place. I've been to Kuwait, I've been to England, I've been to Canada.
My hair care routine is almost like, so I had bleached it a whole bunch just to get it. Like, you have to get it all the way. Like, you have to get it almost to the point of falling out just to have like the light color in it. And the coloring, that doesn't do anything. But I mean, she did my hair, so it was really just an experiment. Like, basically for me, I was like, I mean, I hope this goes well. Like, it could have went good or bad, and there's no in between. But as far as like after you do it, I would say like coconut oil.
I told him about that.
Coconut oil. That like that coconut oil, it will save your life.
Yeah, every time we would dye his hair, like, we didn't know it was gonna look like. So we're like, all right, because we had an idea of how we wanted it to look like, and it would come out a different way. But the last time we did it, it came out like that, and we kept it.
Yeah.
My strain of choice is indica because I'm already like thinking a lot, I'm creative. So if I smoke some sativa, I'm gonna be like, not in a good way.
Yeah.
But I like indica. It relaxes me. My stress is gone. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, because some sativas where I get like anxious and paranoid, so I just like to chill out because I'm already up, so I just like to chill out with that indica because it's like it'll bring me down a little bit, but it'll just mellow me out. It won't be like too much of a couch potato. I'm Zanokar,
I'm Smoke Hijabi.
and we're I Love Friday, and we're rocking with all Urban Central.